half of the cells in your brain aren't neurons, they're glia, and it's becoming really clear as of late that we shouldn't have just dismissed them as the glue that holds our brains together. The main glial cell type I'm talking about are astrocytes, and when we implant our human astrocytes into the brains of mice, you can see they grow much larger and they outcompete the mouse's native little astrocytes and make the mice able to learn things much faster than the typical wild type mouse. This study proved that astrocytes are what controls when an animal gives up. They put little zebrafish in a little VR world to make it look like water was moving around them, and then had the water stop moving, which kind of signals that, hey, my tail movements aren't actually progressing me forward in the water. And you can see the calcium signals build up in the astrocytes of those zebrafish until it reaches a threshold, and then they trigger, and it causes the zebrafish to give up on swimming. And they proved that was what was happening by inhibiting those astrocytes, and then the zebrafish never give up. It was also shown last year in mice that astrocytes in a specific part of the brain will produce depressive-like behaviors in response to stress, but if you inhibit those astrocytes, then those depressive-like behaviors will disappear. So there's a potential druggable target here, but we have to learn a lot more because astrocytes are also responsible for all kinds of global brain states, like getting sleepy when it's time to sleep. And baller quote from an astrocyte researcher, neuroscience has only cared about neurons for a century now, and we don't yet have a cure for a single brain disorder. So there's pretty compelling evidence as to why we should care more about astrocyte chemical signaling as we deepen our neuroscience understanding.